All right, everybody, welcome to the Drunk Twitch. Welcome, everybody. I'm Eric Harrison. Welcome to the. Welcome, everybody, to my welcome. I welcome you. Anyway, so I may be a little bit buzzed. Let me double check, make sure my mic's recording. Okay, don't want to be too close. Anyway, I'm Eric Harrison. Welcome to the Death Twitch. Today we're gonna do a Drunkentary for one of my favorite heavy metal horror movies called Deathgasm. Oh, hold on, we gotta listen to this part. This is an important part. He was there. Oh, man. Okay, I gotta turn it down now. Well, I gotta turn it up more like, turn that shit up. Okay, so what's going on, you may be wondering to yourself. Well, I'm doing a Drunkentary just for me. This one's just for me. I know, like, views are going down. People don't care as much. And people especially ain't going to watch this one, probably, because, oh, no, it's got that metal in it. People are going to yell at me. And it's going to hurt my fragile little feelings. But anyway, I need to get myself back into the groove of this. I could think of not a better movie to get started on that than Deathgasm. Gotta say it like that every time. Okay, I sort of want to let the narration speak for itself, but also this is a commentary, so I don't know how to go about this. Anyway, well, let's drink while he's explaining the setup to the movie. All right, everybody. Drink. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking natural light beer, and I've got some Seagram 7, and I got some weed, so all those things may come into play throughout this lovely Drunkentary. Oh, yeah, and I get to talk about metal to the one or two people that are going to actually listen to this that actually like metal. What's up, one or two people? My tribe. Of course, we can't agree on which metal bands we like. Ain't that the thing? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to shut up and drink. All right, I'll continue my rant after. Here we go, let's drink. Did you shit to bed or something? Good old bullies. What would we do without them? You know, they keep us on our toes, toughen us up. Maybe have the thought cross your mind that, revenge is sometimes serve that shit up hot. It doesn't have to always be cold. She's hottie. So, I'm assuming a lot of you haven't seen this movie, so that's why I'm trying to, like, not step on all of the lines so that you have a sort of an idea what the fuck is going on. Here, I'll just let you know what's going on. It's Evil Dead meets fucking Slayer, okay? That's what this movie is, and it's awesome. So, this is a New Zealand movie made in, you guessed it. And I think they make great movies. Australia, New Zealand, I like a lot of Australian and New Zealand movies, so you guys keep up the good work. In fact, I was hoping for a Deathgasm 2. Still hoping for it. I'm pretty sure that I dreamt that they were making a Deathgasm 2. So that could be a profitable vision. Oh, speaking of visions, look at this is what every metalhead imagines, right? When he puts on some tunes, it's I'm rocking on a fucking mountaintop with nude chicks. Hells yeah. But anyway, so let's talk about some stuff, yo. Let's talk about some horror movie. I keep looking at my laptop. I want to make sure. I have this fear that it's just gonna not record and I'm gonna be talking the whole time. I think that happened once, so that's why I have this fear now. I need like a secretary to keep track, keep an eye on. I need a fucking assistant. But anyway, so two of my favorite things, and I think they pair together very well. You know, they just sort of seem to have a natural. Heavy metal and horror just seems to naturally accentuate each other. In fact, since we're, you know, on the subject of music and metal and horror and all that, you know, let's talk about the first metal band. Black Sabbath got their name from a horror movie called Black Sabbath. So there you go. Right from the very beginning, these things were destined to go together very well, like peanut butter and chocolate and Nutella, maybe some jelly if you want that, if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, so this one's for me because I know a lot of people aren't going to care about this, but whatever. I need to get myself back into the groove of doing these, and it's been a friggin' minute, man. So I can tell already I'm kind of rusty. But hey, I got all this beer to get me drunk. I'll be stupid in no time. Don't worry about it. All right, I'm not gonna let you listen to the lines anymore. You either have had to have seen this movie already, or you just got to be entertained by what I have to say. So here's the thing, though, I will say about this movie. They make up a bunch of their own metal bands and metal artists, even though there's clearly references to real bands like Cannibal Corpse and Poison and Slayer. They mention real bands, but then they have like fake bands like this Hacksaw, whatever. Haxon, or whatever that is. And then, like, coming up later in the movie, we've got, like, our Iggy Pop surrogate. He's sort of supposed to be like Iggy and Ozzy. You'll see him later on. I love this. Looking at records and, oh no, not the Poison. Guess what? Poison ain't that bad. Just because they're all pretty like girls, the music's still fun. Now, here's one thing I will say, though. Like, I am a music lover, so although I call myself a metalhead, I don't listen to only metal. That'd be boring, if you ask me, as much as I love metal. There are definitely many different subgenres and different sounds, but still, I like to listen to all sorts of music, but it doesn't seem like that's the case with a lot of metalheads. Usually it's just the one genre, but whatever. It is hard to find a metalhead. And when you do, like I was just saying earlier, we disagree about which bands are metal and which aren't. So it's like a dysfunctional family, the whole metalhead community. We're definitely a dysfunctional family. But hey, welcome to the family if you're new here. This is the first time you ever checked out a movie like this or any kind of music like this. Welcome with open arms. Now let's argue about what's death metal and what's fucking thrash. What was the first death metal band? It was either Possessed, or it was Death, or if I can be a super contrarian, I'll come up with something like even earlier, because there's always those guys. Black Sabbath wasn't the first metal band, it was Deep Purple or some shit. Like, fuck off, contrarian. But, so we'll say that. Metalheads love to debate and argue about metal. Maggot sperm. This is a good scene here where they're taking the piss out of metal names. Deathgasm is actually a badass metal name. What about Unicorn Testicular Blood? Stuff like that. Like Infant Annihilator. Really try hard, like, oh, we're so edgy names. I love that shit. Like, what's your band's name? Murderous baby killed other babies. Now there's a bunch of dead babies. That's the name of our group. We should probably cut it down to just dead babies, but it really doesn't tell the whole story. Okay, what's the name of your album then? Oh, it has more to do with, dead babies and stuff. And God doesn't exist. That kind of thing. Now that's just one genre of metal. It's not all like that. All right, I better get to drinking. I feel like I really want to hammer these down. I got metal up your butthole. That's a reference to Metallica's original title for one of their albums called Metal Up Your Ass. Something along those lines. Metalheads will correct me when I get some trivia wrong, inevitably. But anyway, let's raise another toast here. Here's to metal, here's to horror. Fuck yeah. It's so silly how he puts that on off screen. He does. Does he know he's on a screen in order to get off to put that on for the reveal? It's just funny. I think this movie is very well made. Now, if I can remember my own trivia correctly from when I reviewed this many years ago at this point, this was a script that won a contest, I believe. And then so the guy that won the contest was allowed to direct the movie. I don't know how huge of a hit it may have been. I do remember when it came out, the peeps in the metal community, the people in the horror community, whether they were really into metal or not, did find it to be entertaining. I remember hearing that from a few people saying, yeah, I don't really listen to this kind of music, but the movie was very funny. So it's got that going for it for sure. It's not too loaded down and too much metal lore or trivia or whatever. Man, I am rusty at this. Fucking A. But anyway, but yeah, that's an interesting backstory. It won a contest and guy was allowed to make the movie. And I've heard that there's supposed to be a sequel called Deathgasm 2. What? Gordon or something. I'm not certain. You'll have to take my word for it. But anyway, I will credit this movie with being the movie that sort of got me back into metal after I was sort of drifting away. I was getting old, right? I was getting old, and no, the music's too loud and it's scary. But I reviewed this, and it got me back into metal. I started listening again, and I started really exploring extreme metal, which I hadn't explored very deeply up till that point. And I know this is really boring to you. I'm sorry, but yeah, it totally. And now, as much as as abrasive as metal can be, I definitely find that the more you listen to it, the more you become addicted to it. And that absolutely has to do with the fact that heavy metal, the speed and the power of heavy metal gets your adrenaline flowing. So it's literally produces a drug in your brain, and that becomes addictive. So I'll put it to you this way, and then we'll move on. But for peeps out there that are like, don't get it, what's the appeal of metal? I always put it to you this way. You want to understand the power of heavy metal? Listen to it when you're working out. Listen to it when you got to get hyped for some shit. Yeah, listen to it when you just want to get hyped as fuck and feel like invincible. Yeah, if you're exercising, working out, running the track, whatever it is, man, it'll give you that boost. You'll feel invincible, trust me. So anyway, this is our character who is sort of an amalgamation of Ozzy and Iggy, and it's sort of a shame that they couldn't just get Iggy. I've seen him in plenty of movies. He must have been busy. He must have been busy smearing peanut butter on himself while standing on a crowd on their heads. If you've ever seen a show with Iggy Pop, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is the thing where I was sort of talking earlier about how they talk about real bands, but then they mix in like fake stuff. So it's a little weird. It would be way cooler if this was actually Ozzy or Iggy, but I guess you can't have everything. So movie's good enough. Although that would have pushed it over the edge if we had like Gene Simmons and Iggy Pop. Yeah, that'd have been cool. Oh well. Oh wells. I also like that this movie doesn't take itself seriously at all. Even the villains are quite silly. But so it's like a heavy metal horror comedy. And those are all of my favorite things right there. All of my favorites. I do like a horror comedy. I can't help it. I really can't help that. I think that just comes with being a horror fan. Most of us enjoy a good horror comedy. Okay, I'm gonna drink. I'm not drunk enough. Not even close. I have to have a shot pretty soon. And another thing I will say, I would give this movie credit for being very gory and having those pretty good effects. I like the black blood that's used a lot of the times. For the demons, like, just spew up this black bile. It's disgusting. Ooh, that's metal. How'd they do that? Did they really cut this guy's? That's why they didn't get Iggy. They're like, we want Iggy Pop, but we want to cut his throat. He's probably not okay with that. Let's just get an imitator. Well, let's get some bum who'll look kind of rough like Iggy. We'll throw a wig on him, cut his throat, call it a day. Rick Ashley. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna come around and hurt you. You didn't know you were gonna get rickrolled, did you? Never gonna let you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. And eat some dessert too. I don't know the song. I don't know the lyrics. All I know is never gonna give you up. All right, I'm sorry. So done with the Rickroll. We'll move on now. Shit makes me wish I had some metal friends. Damn it. Start a band. I'll be the singer. All you gotta do is go. I'm just kidding. That's what everybody thinks metal is. It says Cookie Monster. Nice office. I like how it's just empty. They couldn't afford to, set design, so it'll be creepier if it's just an empty place. Like, I'm a real estate agent while I'm not directing movies. I know the perfect place. They just pulled a desk in one day and filmed a scene for the movie in some abandoned mansion. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bad guy's angry. I like the whole bad guy trope of I'm always cool and calm, except once in a while I get pissed off. But most of the time. Yeah, why do it again? I love that. Do it again. I wonder if that was written in the script. I feel like this is something that you just do on the spot while you're filming in an abandoned mansion. before the 4 o'clock people show up for the open house. But like, surely, the whole "do it again" thing is fucking hilarious. They do it again. But really though, wouldn't you like be experienced enough by that point to put a fucking tarp down? You know you're gonna cut somebody's head off. Like you know it. Oh, this is one of the best parts about being a metalhead is making a fake metal video in the forest. I really think I may have done this once a long time ago. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, now I want to do this. I could make a badass one too. I got the editing skills. I just need some. I just need a band and some corpse paint. Intestinal bungee jump. Oh, so good. Uh oh. We may have a problem. No, it looks like it's still recording. I guess my MacBook went to sleep for a second there. Hopefully everything's okay. I'm going to assume that it is. I didn't think about that. I'm usually watching the movie on the laptop, so that keeps it awake. But I'm actually watching on my TV, which put my laptop to sleep. It looks pretty cool with this corpse paint, though. Apparently, it's hot to the blondes. Yeah, this is definitely where the element of you gotta suspend your disbelief comes in, because I'm sorry, but metalheads ain't getting no hot blondes, no preppy blondes. Although that's the dream, right? Is to get the hot girl and convert her into a metalhead. That's the dream. But really, you either gotta just be a lonely metalhead your whole life, or you get lucky and you find that hot metal girl. But you're only gonna find her at a festival, man. Actually, I think there's a website for like metalheads. There's a dating site, I believe. Go check it out. I don't know what it's called. Let's see, that says 23 minute. Let's see. Okay, hopefully we're good to go. I'll just have to mess with this once in a while so it doesn't go back to sleep. Anyway, this is the awesome kind of juxtaposition of full corpse paint metalhead eating an ice cream in the park with a hot blonde. He looks like Dollar Store Crow. Looks like if they made a Crow 5, this is what he would look like. Oh, by the way, time for me to mention how it's hot as hell in here. It's like hot as fucking Hades. No, it's not that bad, but it's still kind of bad. It's tolerable. The more I drink, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Ooh. Don't get any tattoos because they're not attractive. Oh, shit. I just started another war. Yeah. Just another popular thing I don't like. Yeah, I really don't find tattoos attractive. But if there's actually some kind of cool meaning to it, that's a different story. Or if there's actually a cool design, but it doesn't just look like a gray arm or something. Or a green arm. You got a green arm there. Is it infected? No, that's my sleeve. Okay, now I'm pissing everybody off. Sorry. Don't beat me up, all you tattooed metalheads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tattoos rule. I'm just too much of a pussy to get one. They're actually just unattractive. Oh, that's my opinion. I know plenty of people that think that tats are hot and shit. If I were to get one, though, If I were to get me as a tattoo, I would get a Cowboys from Hell tattoo. Right on my wrists. Right on my wrists, so then I could hold up the fucking horns and it'll say Cowboys from Hell right underneath my horns. Shit, yeah. That's brutal. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm slacking. I gotta drink. Yeah, these are the extreme bands. I love this stuff. She's all anal cunt. I used to have that album, or one of their albums. I had an anal cut album. Somebody gave it to me. Didn't listen to it a whole lot because it's just a jokey band, but some of those are all right. Some of those joke metal bands are okay, but I don't know. I'm more into just straightforward metal. But then, if you're into jokey bands, there's like Austrian Death Machine, which is a metal band centered around Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes. So, like, there's a song called "Get to the Chopper." If you want to hear a metal band and with Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes, I highly recommend Austrian Death Machine. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. And then there's the Tony Danza tap dance extravaganza. Oh, talk about trying too hard. Make sure my laptop stays on. Oh yeah, now they're summoning the evil. We gotta be here for this. My stomach's a little upset. I feel like they're summoning the pit, evil in the pit of my stomach. And it's gonna make me violently shit blood. Because that's what the best metal does. Did you know that? If you're not shitting blood, you're listening to the pussy shit. That's my gauge of a good metal man. Anything less, it's just not brutal enough. Don't stop. Keep playing. I want to see the demons. Ah. And it's a cool way for them to bring like the evil out by them playing the music rather than, oh, let's put on a record, play the record backwards, that whole shit. They have to make me up here a shot pretty soon. Man, so it's been a while since this movie was made. If they were to make a sequel, everybody would be so much older now. And, most of the characters die. So, I guess if you make a sequel about demons, it's easy to bring back the characters. But everybody would be older. I don't know. They'll just have to do a remake. Surprised. That hasn't happened yet. Yeah, here's the part. Here's the fantasy. Turn the pop listening goody goody girl into a fucking raging metalhead. She's a lesbian in her metal dreams. Like her guy crush isn't there anywhere, right? This is their true self. It's so cheesy though. There's no way it happens that fast. As soon as they hear a metal song, they're I'm all in. Yeah, right. It goes the other way. It's like you got to hammer them with metal every day for like a year before they finally start to appreciate it. It's either they leave you or they're like, okay, I guess there's some merits to Guar. You damn right, bitch. Now, bang your head on my junk. Bang your head. Remember Metal Health? That was a monster record. Still great stuff, too. I'm all down with the glam metal, too. I like all sorts of metal. All sorts, except for black metals. Not so much my thing. Some power metal gets to be a little cartoony. But otherwise, I like all the genres. Like I said, including glam. So fuck you if you don't like it. Fuck you. Okay. Punch you in the dick every morning. That would suck. Ew. See, that's why I never had a piercing. Some short, kind of preppy bullies might pull out my earring or my nipple ring or my dick ring. Don't want that happening. So that's right. I've got no tats and no piercings. I'm pure, motherfucker. I'm the purest metalhead you'll ever see. Why is the ambulance just parked there, though? Like, what are they doing? They're just taking their time with their patient. Oh, it's okay. He'll be all right. Let's take our sweet time. I parked the ambulance outside. It's off. It's not even running. It'll be okay. It's not going anywhere now. So if they did have an emergency, suddenly they're like, uh-oh. He might not make it after all. We better get him to the hospital. Oh, there's no more gas. Well, this guy's a goner. We probably should have been in more of a hurry. Maybe treated this like an emergency. Oh, our hero is at his low point. And he looks like shit, son. I look like that coming out of the Kill Switch Engage mosh pit 2009. Except it was my nose that was fucked up. It has never been the same. I did plenty of moshing in my time. Only hurt myself one time, and it was enough to make me stop moshing. Plus, I just got too old. Just got too old after that. You know how it goes. It's so weird that she's all into like the dorky metalhead too. It's already like unrealistic that she would be into a metalhead, but the dorky one, I'd get with her. We'd have to compromise though. Half the time she's got to listen to, Carnifex and Decapitated, and then the other half of the time I got to listen to what do girls what do they listen to? Am I dating myself by saying Britney Spears? It's been that long since I've hung out with a female. I don't know what the hell they listen to. Adele? That's an old reference, huh? Lady Gaga? Oh, I'm just going further back in time. Like Debbie Gibson? Is that what they listen to? Like they thrashed his room too. It's not enough to kick his ass and pull his earring. They had to thrash his room. Fucking preppy bullies. Ugh. I don't know what's the worst kind of bully. Like those preppy kind or the jocks. I think the preppy bullies are worse. Preps, what do they call them? Socials? Socials? She look at like why so she just instantly hooks up with humans. Humans are weird. Humans all fuck each other. You all fuck each other. Like, yeah, no shit. But it's kind of weird to me. But I'm not normal like that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, so I gotta make me a little. I like to make little mixed drinks. I don't do my shots straight, usually. So I'm gonna mix up a little Coke and a little Seagram 7. Why don't you mix yourself up one as well? It's sort of a black tooth grin, which is appropriate for this Drunkentary. That we do a black tooth grin. It's, I think it's close enough. I don't have any Crown Royal, but it'll be okay. While they summon the evil, they summoned evil bloody diarrhea, because that's what makes a good metal band. Ew. This is where it gets gory from here on out. Oh yeah. So while they're summoning evil, raise our toasts. I got myself we'll call it a gray tooth maybe. And here's the dime. Here's the Panther. Here's the metal. Here's the Deathgasm. Oh, and here's to Elliot, the guy that made all this happen. He is financed a couple of these Drunkentaries. So to Elliot, that's how he wanted to be credited. Here's to you, brother. Oh, that was tasty. Why has it got to be so good? I'm just the baby's puking too. It just sort of, the music just turns everybody into demons, but not them. I guess because they're the ones that played the music. Maybe in Deathgasm 2 we'll get some more backstory into the deep lore of how this all works. Were we asleep? I didn't prep. I came so prepared for everything except the sniffles. Ah. Do I look more powerful? No, I'm just watching the movie, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go quiet. I'm watching the movie. I haven't done this in a while. So before I jumped into like the movie that Elliot wanted me to do a Drunkentary for, I felt I better prep. Better get a little unrusted with a Deathgasm Drunkentary. And I'm still rusty. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's happening. I love this. He comes in possessed with these fucking Lolita glasses. Why does he have those? I love that it's not explained. And the way he glides in and out. And Brody here, it's like a little weird, but it's not weird enough for him to really question things. Maybe this is just me being easily entertained, but oh my god, that cracks me the fuck up. Why this the addition of the Lolita glasses for no reason? Where does he get those? Oh look, so he's about to shit blood because the the music was so good that they played in the garage. Telling you, that's what happens. When you find a really brutal metal band, it's just blah, you just shit and puke. It's great. It's a good time. I don't know why more people aren't into it. So much blood in this movie. Yeah, close your eyes, lady. You don't want to get that shit in your eyes. I'm sure it burns. Like, can you get blood in your eyes and be okay? Oh, right. Chugging this down. I'm gonna chug down the rest of this natural light and then open another one of these suck asses. Hey, 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 hey. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, I'll give you a recommendation for my med heads out there. uh, Check out a death metal band called Begravement. Their latest album is pretty kick ass. I like it a lot. They're just some young kids playing some fucking brutal death metal. Begravement, check them out. And I mentioned earlier Carnifex. I really like them a lot. Obscura. I've been listening to them. Check them out. Check them out. Those are my recommendations. Check them out. Go rock and roll after this is over. Right after this is over, fucking listen to Begravement. If you can handle it, it'll make you shit blood. Just so you're prepared. Put some plastic down. Ugh, dropped an engine on his head. Brutal. Brutal as fuck. Check his pulse. Yeah, you check his pulse. So tell me how that goes. I love this. Here. We saw the dad for like 2 seconds during the movie. He has an outburst for 2 seconds. Then he's over it. I'm a dad's dead. Whatever. Moving on. It's just so silly. Oh, here's another suggestion for you. There's another metal movie called Metal Lords. It's pretty good. Check it out. I think it's a lot of love for the genre in that movie. Metal Lords. Where is it? Netflix. I think you can check it out on something like that. Came out like 2 years ago, year and a half ago, something like that. I just wish they'd keep making more and more metal movies. More, damn it. Did you know that the truth of the matter is that metal is the fastest growing music genre and has been for like a while now, many, many years, while other genres are starting to shrink, actually. It's hard to tell sometimes, but it's true. Has been growing in popularity, so it could be making a comeback. Metal's making a comeback, bitch. I know I don't give anybody a rest. Like, I never stopped playing it. Fucking, I blast that shit when I'm driving around. I'm sorry, I'm that guy. Like, if you're ever just, like, outside and you hear metal coming from, like, a mile away, that's probably me. I bang that shit. I love loud ass music. I love loud music. That's why I miss concerts. I wish I could go to a concert. Everybody donate so I can go to concerts. More gore. Yeah, they really take to the zombie apocalypse pretty easy. They just start killing peeps like it ain't no thing. I guess she was recently introduced to metal, so now she's all brutal. Before, when she was a preppy, she probably couldn't have axed somebody's head in half. But now that she's listened to an album or two, no, not a problem. Not a problem. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna chug this and then I didn't do it. I lied to you. Okay, one down. I gotta grab another bear. I'm grabbing it. Don't you worry. I wish I had a Kleenex. Well, great attitude, lady. Why don't you just have another cigarette, Doomer? This is actually surprisingly not a bad beer. And I know you thinking you're dumb. You're not really wrong there. But Natural Light, it's not too shabby. I've had worse. I've had worse. And it was cheap. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe I'm just so used to drinking cheap beer. I'm like, this is delicious. Oops. Oh, fuck. Almost knocked the mic over. I really hope everything's gonna be okay. Let's see how far we are into this suck ass. Oh, we're over half. We're over half, everybody. We gotta drink. Make some shots. Last call. Man, those are some gross demons. It was hours ago. Your dad killed your mother. Come on. He has fucking Hulk hands. What would my weapon of choice be in the demon slash zombie apocalypse? Well, that's a good question. Uh, what would a good weapon be? I got a shovel. I could shovel them. Chainsaw? Oh well, fuck. We don't have a chainsaw. Gosh damn it. We need one often too, and we don't have a chainsaw. Gonna have to call up my friend Leatherface. Well, yeah, I guess I just shovel them. I don't really know what else to do. I don't have a better weapon. We got a couple like rifles that aren't very powerful. That wouldn't do a whole lot. That'd probably just piss them off. Uh, this lady, I remember complaining about her acting in my review. And I think I'm going to stand by that. Not the best actress. Oh my god, I might have to go take a burly shit. Let's see if I can wait it out. Let's wait it out. I got, 35 minutes? Maybe I'll make it. Hey, if I shit my pants on Drunkentary, at least you know I'm committed. I'm committed to your entertainment. Now, let's fucking drink this beer, make a shot. And then I might even smoke some weed, man. Might even smoke some weed. Sorry. I'm so fucking rusty at this. I'm just terrible at this. Just terrible. Yeah, crank some fucking Slayer. Sorry, I get hyped. You know me, I get hyped. And drunk. And high. And hyped. And I'm like, Slayer! I'm gonna shit my pants. And there's nothing more metal than that, so I don't even care what you say. So weird to see him driving on that side of the car. It's like, what's wrong with y'all, foreigners? You fucking foreigners. Got everything backwards. I wouldn't even be able to function driving on the other side of the car. First fucking, like, left turn I have to make, I'm crashing into somebody. And because I bang my metal while I'm in the car, that'll be the soundtrack to the crash. Some Sodom playing while I fucking run over. Sorry, I'm an American. Can't drive on this side. I don't know why I suddenly started talking like it. I'm an American. But for some reason I have a weird accent. I don't even know where you could place this crazy accent that I'm using. Just sort of drunk dribble. That's gross. Why would you wouldn't touch somebody's cut in half head, would you? Well, some of you would. Some of you sickos. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna chug beer. I like to tell you what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. This is the gameplay, right? I'm gonna drink this beer. I'm gonna drink that shot. His friend's got a beer and he's got to finish it first. Oh shit! He's oh fuck! I can't drink this beer. This just makes me want to make a movie. I couldn't make as funny of a movie, but I could try. Everybody's eyes are all jacked up. Oh yeah, these are his foster parents. Brody's foster parents. Rosary. Ew, don't smell them. That is a monster. Whatever his name is, I can't remember his name. But he's just pure evil. He's just a pure evil metalhead. And you just have to laugh. Kicking ass with dildos. See, this actually makes me think that I wouldn't be clever enough to make a funny movie. I wouldn't have thought of dildos as weapons. See, I was just talking about what would I use? A shovel. I don't have any big dildos, but if I did, you can guarantee I'd be smacking demons across the face with it. Some cock slapping going on. Demonoid cock slapper. Maybe that's something that's an item. Dildos made specifically for the demon apocalypse. It'll have like Jesus on. Jesus on. Oh, he finally got a fucking awesome chainsaw and then didn't even get to use it. There it is. Oh, these demons are gross looking though, for real. They're just slimy. Watch out, don't get your hair caught in the chainsaw. That's one of the bad parts of having long metal hair. Long, lustrous metal hair could get caught in the chainsaw. You never know. More dildos. This one's just sitting on the dresser too. The other ones they had hidden. This one's just chilling next to the lamp. They must have had been using that one when they became possessed. That is disgusting. Gotta love it. It's really in bad taste. And that's what I like about it. 2 thumbs up. Oh, yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting. I gotta chug. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Let's have ourselves a tooth of the black variety. Mm-mm. So good. I like Seagram 7 and Crown Royal because they mix with cola so well. Like they were made for each other. This is also one of my favorite parts here. When his brother comes in, who isn't possessed, I guess? Wasn't he possessed earlier? Was that just his friend with the glasses? So his brother never became possessed? He lost his head. So that part, I guess, I'm confused about. Must have been his friend. I thought it was his cousin who was possessed with the glasses. Man, I don't know. What am I expected to know? Everything over here. Everything over here. Joey Buttafuoco. Over here. Yeah, I gotta do better with my weapons than just a shovel. We don't have any. I'd have to go and get a chainsaw from someplace, and then I'd always have to have gas. So I don't know. At least with a fucking shovel, you ain't gotta worry about running out of gas. Right? There's that. Maybe like a samurai sword. That'd be awesome. I think my mom has one. Samurai sword. The demon apocalypse. Oh, this guy and his dick. Look at his. Oh. See, that's why you don't run around without pants, man. That's why. Uh, uh, uh. Oh my god, I'm feeling tired. I feel tired. Oh, I'm gonna take a nap, everybody. I need a metal nap. I'm gonna get up and fucking we'll listen to some Slayer. I am. I'm a little tired. Oh my lord, my fucking headphones are falling apart on me. We's almost there. We can make it, but I need to. Oh, I'm feeling a little full, but I need to drink this beersy because it wouldn't be a drunkentary unless I was drunk, right? Feeling kind of drunk. I feel like I might have explosive, bloody diarrhea. But I'm pushing through that. I got a drink. Oh boy. I'm getting full too. I'm gonna need to evacuate some of these gases. They wound up back at school. I guess. Do you really go to a school if there's a demon apocalypse? Wouldn't you just go to the mall and pull a Dawn of the Dead? Who wants to go to school in non-school hours, right? Like, even to save my life. It's like, no thanks. Take my chances. I'll take my chances at the fucking shopping center. I'm not going to school. Kind of loser. They just piss me off. I'd just be like, let the demons have me. I'm not doing homework. Okay, I don't want to write any more essays. I'm not making a presentation. Just let the demons eat my butt. I'm just assuming that's where they'll start. They eat you from the ass up, don't they? That's what I heard. That's why you really don't want to get caught in a demon metalocalypse. They eat you from the ass up. Yeah, they did hook up because she's easy. She didn't get fucked by one guy, so she just automatically went to the next. Yeah, what happened to bros before hoes? Oh, see, this is why you gotta have bros before hoes, man. Sorry, hoes. I mean, lovely young ladies out there who are listening. You're all lovely young ladies. But bros before lovely young ladies. Otherwise, you just wind up fighting your bro, man. And what kind of brotherhood is that? Save it for the demons. You should have been trying to fuck everybody, lady. I mean, you're right, but this is what happens. Drama happens when you fuck the other guy instead of the guy you like. Damn, now he's getting beat up by his own friends. This guy, he's just having a shitty week. Shitty week. Death to false metal. The only problem with that is that to elitists, everything is false metal. I'm gonna put this out there since I'm on a fucking Drunkentary talking about metal. I'm gonna put this out there. I think that metal elitists are the real posers. If you think about it, you ask them, "You like this band?" "No, man, they sold out." "You like that?" "They're too commercial." You keep asking, like, you don't like, how the fuck you call yourself a metalhead and not like any metal? I just throw my hands up. Like, what? "No, man, I like bands you ain't never heard of before. That's how fucking cool I am." Sorry, I had to call out the metal elitists. I think it's a cancer on the community, and that metal elitists are the real posers. Think about it, because they claim to be metalheads, but then they never like any metal, so it's like they're just posing in metal attire. Called out. All the elitists, you just got fucking called out. Now, next time we're at a metal show, kill a poser. And that'll be you, bitch. It'll be you. I'm sorry, I don't know where all that came from just now. It's true, though. It is true, though. Like, the more I'm doing quotes, hardcore a metalhead is, the more he doesn't really like metal. Keep mentioning band after band. "I don't like them. No, I don't like them. I don't like them. They sold out. They suck after the second album." All that shit. Fuck elitists. Suck a big metal dick. This lady's kind of attractive. I guess that's probably why she got the part, despite her not great acting skills. Damn. Damn. I am drunk now, which is great. It's a great way to be. I got the burpers. So sorry about that. But you can take it. You're not a pussy. Okay, chugging beers. It's a good thing that I did this one, because I am clearly rusty at this. I needed a practice round, which is essentially what this is. It's for me, motherfucker. This one's for me. Nobody else out there is going to give a shit about Deathgasm Drunkentary. But doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because I'm having fun looking at Kimberly Crossman's boobies. They look so fun. Kimberly Crossman's boobies. I gotta have some. Kimberly Crossman's boobies. There they are. They look so good. Just laying all over there. Like boobs should. I gotta have some. Alright, I'm sorry. Not enough of that. Kimberly Crossman's boobies. Okay. I really hope nobody shares this with her. Don't share this with Kim. I don't think this will get me a lot of cool points. I just have a feeling. Spoiler alert! Like, a bunch of these people die. They just die. They get to be in the movie the whole time. Sidekicks. And then they just get demonoided. Is that what you call it? Demonoided? Oh, that's the wannabe Iggy. Man, they should have got Iggy. Iggy would have brought death to this role. Oh, this is what I like right here. I'm gonna stick by this opinion that if I don't remember this stupid guy's name, like his character name, whatever his name is, when he becomes possessed at the end, instead of having a big stupid looking animatronic demon head that really looks dumb, they should have then added the corpse paint and maybe like a few highlights of like kind of like the Lost Boys. When you see them as vampires, they don't, they just have sort of some appliances on their faces. That's what they should have done with this guy. But I think, yeah, instead of the goofy looking monster at the end, they should have just had him turn corpse paint when he became possessed. But you can't win them all. Not every movie is 100% perfect, or is it? Can you think of one? Yeah, give me some comments down below if you think that there's a movie that you believe is 100% perfect without any flaws or anything that could change. Oh my lord. Chainsaw on this guy's ass. That's metal. Um, yeah, yeah. Because sometimes, you like a movie even with its flaws. You think about, oh, if they just did this different, just this one thing, could have been so much better, but still you got to accept what you get. Chainsaw fight with a sword against chainsaw fight. Oh damn, you got eaten. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm supposed to be drinking this cheap ass beer. Hey, oh my god, my fucking headphones are literally falling apart on my ears. when you make Deathgasm 2, I want to be in the movie. Just let me be an extra or demon or something. This guy gets his whole. That's a fatality. Fatality. Yeah, that was a straight up fatality. I love it too. But it is a little bit sad that they just all die at the end. These guys were in the whole movie. They were part of the band and everything. Now they're just dead. Well, what you gonna do? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We're closing in on the end here, aren't we? I think I'll make myself a shot and a bowl if I can manage to do this. Holy shit, I'm a little drunk now. I might be a little drunk. Oh, this is sweet right here. Windmills, those chainsaws. Oh, that is sweet. I would do that. That's like a cool move in a video game or something, right? That's like a cool combo. Everybody falls and dies. So awesome. Okay, I gotta get my pipe ready. Oh, damn it. Alright, gotta. I know we're closing in here, so it was a rusty Drunkentary, but it's okay. Entertaining enough. Ooh, that is skunky weeds. Skunky. So skunky. Okay, let's watch the movie while I load up a bowl. And I got a pee coming on. I got one of them cheap beer peas coming on. But I'm gonna make it to the end. Even if it means peeing and pooing my pants. That's how committed I am. To my fans. I I don't like that word. I call you guys my viewers, or my supporters. Fans just feel so indulgent. Titties. Speaking of indulgent, that's why she was hired. Although, I mean, they could be. But I'm not discriminating against small titties. But I mean, if you knew this was your one shot to get titties in the movie, they should have been huge. Mammograms, couple. Mammary. What do they call? Mammary. Thanks for the mammaries. First I dissed her acting, then I dissed her titties. Your titties ain't even good enough. Get those little suckers out of here. Itty bitty titty committee. Yeah, this is the design I think is dumb. What a dumb looking. It's so retarded looking. I mean, the rest of the effects in the movie are so good. And then this guy's demon head. Whatever. At least it's not in the movie very long. Okay. I'm gonna hit this weed. Might as well. And you can't stop me. Yeah. That hit was for Phil Anselmo. I know he likes weed, or at least he used to. Stoops. Yeah, it's just such a shame that if they did my idea instead of this cringy idea, it'd have been a better movie. Maybe they'll listen to me for the sequel. Instead of some retarded looking demon head, they'll just go with corpse paint. They'll just Lost Boys them a little bit. Lost Boys them up. I like how his lips move, but his mouth doesn't. He just moves his lips. Hey, don't you kill that fine piece of ass. Kimberly Crossman's titties. They really get me through. Kimberly Crossman's titties. You know you want them to. Oh boy. Alright, I better drink while we're soloing. Here's to fucking metal. Yeah, buddy. Better than me. I can't play worth a shit. I would be good by now, but life decided, no, you're not allowed to fucking learn guitar. Anyway, let's not open that box of worms. We're almost done. I can't believe it's the end. I've been rusty, but I tried, guys. I tried. It was okay. Nobody's gonna watch this shit anyway. So it's fine. I guess I could say anything. I could say anything about anyone, and no one will ever know. Except for the two people that legitimately watch this. You guys, I trust that you guys can keep a secret. So you seem trustworthy. Ooh. Oh man, okay, drinking. Oh, he cuts his throat with his own razor blade necklace. That's brutal. They thought of everything. The only thing they didn't do was kill a demon with records. but that was done in Shaun of the Dead, so they probably didn't want to just rip off another movie, but they did everything else. Just need to kill a couple demons with some Rick Astley records. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and jerk you. Never gonna jerk you off. Never gonna make you cough. Okay. I don't want to get sued by Rick Astley. I better stop. I'm about to go take a demon piss. About to take a demon piss. They're talking about Cannibal Corpse. Which version of the band do you prefer? Also, do you hate 6 Feet Under? Because I like both versions of Cannibal Corpse. And I like 6 Feet Under. But I will say this much about Cannibal Corpse, man. I feel like they're just getting better and better and better. Honestly. And they've been very prolific, releasing a lot of albums. Check them out. Check out their new stuff, you know. They finally learned how to play their instruments at some point. Oh, this is the end of the movie, though, and I'm drunk. I gotta go take a demon pee pretty soon. He's on the record now. Get it on the record. Anyway. A very funny little ending. He can still talk to him from Hades through records. Metal records, man. They contain messages, I'm telling you. Okay. That was a good time for me. Maybe not for you so much. Fuck you. You don't deserve to have a good time. I deserve to have a good time. But anyway, for the 2 peeps that listen to this, thanks for, you deserve a medal for sticking through this shit show, but thanks a lot. I'm going to call it. I don't want to sit through the credits because I have to go take a demon piss, but I'll catch you guys on the next one. So peace the fuck out. And hey, metal rules.